Welcome to yet another fabulous Sunday night news and nonsense. How you doing, Toss?
I'm doing good, especially since my car didn't freeze me inside the doors like it did last week. How does a person get frozen locked inside the car versus outside the car?
That is odd. That's right. I keep forgetting you guys are probably, freezing up there, where I'm down here in Florida. Wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It was a beautiful day. A light little sprinkle of rain. Very nice weather down here. So we haven't done a news report in a couple weeks. Sorry about that, kids. But we're back and got all kinds of good stuff. So what you been up to since the last news report?
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I just got testing the latest ping guide, 1310, and I kind of like what I see.
Yeah, I'm eager to have a look at that myself. Ping guy always does a really nice job, so I know that'll be in my lineup sometime this week. On my end of things, the forum is growing. We've got 123 users now at cupoflinux.com. Even got the Christmas decorations up on the website, so check out cupoflinux.com and definitely join us on IRC. We're getting pretty popular. The chat room's starting to pick up a little bit, so yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, good stuff, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in the news.
Okay, tell me.
NSA!
Oh,
everybody loves
I'm not feeling good. I gotta
go. Hey, a UK citizen sues Microsoft over Prism private data leak to the NSA. A British citizen's UK court action will test the legal right of Microsoft to disclose private data on UK citizens to the US electronic spying organization, the National Security Agency. The cause will shine out the legality of the top secret U.S. court orders, which require U.S. technological companies to disclose details of foreign users' private communications and stuff.
So this problem is exclusive to the U.K.?
Well, I don't know, because, this is going to stir up a lot of poodoo, if you know that, Toss, because now I just wonder, if one person is successful at, pulling this lawsuit off, how many others are going to follow suit,
Stay tuned for further details.
Absolutely. What you got, Toss? Yeah, I know, you got all nonsense. Go ahead, come on.
Well, this one was kind enough, but remember, was it last week, 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that somebody had posted something that Linux Mint was an insecure Linux operating system? Yeah,
and you know what? I had a look at Mint 16. I don't know if you saw my review on it, but you know what? I thought it was rock solid. Cinnamon 2 is behaving very well by comparison to how it behaved on my Manjaro box. Yes. It's smooth, it's sleek, and the thing is, Clement Lefebvre did mention in a post that there are ways that, yes, you can get the latest packages and that sort of thing by enabling Category 4 and Category 5 updates to your system, but then you also face stability issues as well.
Hence my theory that Linux Mint can be the most secure Linux operating system in the world. Now, this is how you do it. If you want the most secure in the world, basically what you do is enable level 4 and level 5 updates, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Now, I'm not recommending that you do, but if you truly want it to be secure, enable level 4 and 5. Your system will eventually crash. Now, of course, Patrick, when your system crashes, that means you cannot get online. And if you cannot get online, you have zero chance of getting malware. That means by default, you have the most secure Linux. In my opinion.
Hey, Toss.
Yeah, go ahead.
Toss, maybe we ought to just tell everybody just to install Arch, enable the testing repos while they're at it.
Hey, there's a thought. What else you got?
Valve joins the Linux Foundation, and they look to improve hardware support from OEMs. And we've been talking about this for a long time, so it's really interesting to see this in the news, and a move that will surprise precisely no one. Valve, the company behind Steam, the popular gaming distribution platform, has joined the Linux Foundation! Woohoo! By joining the Linux Foundation, a nonprofit organization which sponsors, supports, and promotes the open source operating system, Valve says they hope to contribute tools for developers building new experiences on Linux, compel hardware manufacturers to prioritize support for Linux, and ultimately deliver an elegant and open platform for Linux Linux users. How cool is that, Toss?
I think the future is looking very bright.
I would have to say so. What you got, Toss?
I came across this a few days ago, and this is kind of not cool, but apparently there is scientists or developers have come out with a way where you can get malware transmitted by sound. You may want, by sound. No, I don't mean. I don't
Toss,
mean.
I'm gonna whisper some malware into your ear.
Don't whisper sweet nothings, please. But
no,
however,
Dynaria can do that.
Oh no, not her. Well, wait. Those of us who use Linux apparently are immune.
Oh, really?
That's what it said. Yeah.
Well, okay, this is weird. So well, you know what? It probably stands to reason they probably could, because maybe you'll remember the old dial-up modems. They made that funny little boing, 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 and that whistling noise and that sort of thing. So, I imagine it probably could. Yeah, if they're using that same carrier signal. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I wish I would have jotted down the website, but if you do a search of it, I'm sure you could find it.
Yeah, so that's probably not nonsense. That's probably the truth. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, more Steam news. Well, actually, it's not Steam itself, but there is a UK company, and they're creating this jetpack. It's called Pixel Jetpack. Is SteamOS gaming PC that latches onto the back of your television. It looks like SteamOS is catching more steam. Pixel, a British computer manufacturer, has developed a gaming PC box running SteamOS named Jetpack, which is designed to latch onto flat screen televisions, walls, or underneath tables. The objective is to deliver a computer for TVs which stealthily resides in the living room. And interestingly enough, this is going to be an open platform, so you can run Windows, you can run GNU Linux on it, BSD, or whatever takes your fancy.
Well, what can I say except full steam ahead, right?
Absolutely. What you got, Toss?
Well, in a recent Linux readers poll, I guess this is a yearly poll, guess who was voted the number one Linux distribution in the world? Ubuntu. Congratulations to the Ubuntu team.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of course, you know, that is my desktop dual. I know, you don't use it, but hey, you know, it is my desktop of choice.
The thing is, you still have Manjaro running on one of your boxes. Have you been playing with it?
No, I actually had it in a virtual machine, not actually a full install. But I do like
get the let out and install it and play with it.
Excuse me, but I prefer to go with number one, Ubuntu.
And interestingly enough, in my Manjaro video, I mentioned there was a problem with the Broadcom WL driver that I had an issue with. Yeah. Well, I spoke with the developer of Manjaro today, and he sent me a patch for it, and it's going to be upstream in the next 4 days. So anybody who's running Manjaro stable will be getting this new update, and this is the Broadcom. It's the latest Broadcom from the Broadcom website. The older one before the last update was actually an Ubuntu patched Broadcom driver that Manjaro was using. So good job to Philip Mueller and the Manjaro team. And there's more news where the TV is concerned. Google is planning to launch Nexus TV next year. Oh, yes. So now we have another contender for your money for the living room. Google is trying hard to get in your living room. New reports have surfaced which state that Google is developing a Nexus TV device, which is scheduled for launch sometime in the first half of 2014. The device will be a set-top box running Android and offer music and video streaming services from Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube. It stands to reason you'll probably be able to run your Android games on this thing as well on the big screen.
Very interesting. Yeah, cool.
What you got?
Well, last week, you may have seen this on TV, but Amazon CEO Bezos predicts that in the future, your packages will be sent to you via drones. Of course, this prompted Arnold to say, drones? Did somebody say drones? I must terminate all drones.
Oh, yeah, this sounds like Skynet in the making already, yeah.
Doesn't it? So, all right. So what happens if some of these drones either get a Microsoft virus or a Linux bug, right?
Yeah, now I saw something. I thought I saw something related to that earlier today where it looks like they're going to be having these flying robot things powered by Google or whatever. Yeah.
It sounds intriguing, but I'm not sure I'm ready for drones now.
I don't think so either. Well, this may sound like nonsense, but it appears this is pretty true. And this is hot off the press from OMG Ubuntu, the UK Ubuntu website. And apparently, did you know, Toss, there is an application that will allow you to take your headphone jack in your laptop computer and possibly convert it into a microphone jack.
Oh, okay, how?
Well, it appears there's this program called Retask or Retaskable. They've got this in two different places here. Many of today's built-in sound cards have some degree of restackable, which means they can be used for more than one thing. This means that you can turn your mic jack into an extra headphone jack. The Linux kernel exposes an interface that makes it possible to retask your jacks, but almost no one seems to use it or even knows about it. Now, they have a link on their website to a PPA that you can download, and I'm actually going to jump onto the AUR after this podcast, or probably tomorrow because I was up all night last night, and actually try and download this and see if it actually works.
All I can say is on that news, I am all jacked up.
You will be jacked up when you use this thing.
What else do I have here? Oh, yeah. A bald eagle, or an eagle in Australia, apparently got hold of one of those portable HD cams and took it for a quick aerial sightseeing tour of the countryside of Australia, 70 miles worth. Apparently, the bald eagle is looking to get a promotion with National Geographic. So look for that video soon on the National Geographic channel sometime soon. Now,
wouldn't that be something if this was like a wireless camera that was still... You're saying it was a wireless camera that was still transmitting?
Yeah, I'm not sure the whole thing, but it was one of those small, it may have been one of those, what they call them, GoPro cameras, I'm not sure. Well, it was small and light enough, and who knows if this eagle, mistook it for some kind of food, just grabs it, and I saw a short video, and he's flying around, and this camera still is rolling, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. That would probably go viral if somebody were to upload that to YouTube. Hint, hint, hint. All right. Now, here is some real nonsense news for you, Toss. Are you ready for this?
Here it comes, folks.
Oh, come on. Have a little bit of enthusiasm, Toss.
Okay, go ahead.
Microsoft says smart bra monitors mood.
Excuse me? What?
Check this out. A prototype device aims to warn wearers of triggers that lead to emotional overeating. Don't look for it in your next Victoria's Secret catalog, however. Reports indicate Microsoft could unveil a smartwatch sometime next year, but in the meantime, here's some unusual evidence that the company's interest in wearable technology, a smart bra designed to reduce emotional eating. According to a newly published study, the bra is equipped with sensors that monitor the wearer's mood and trigger a smartphone app to alert the user when it detects an oncoming binge. These alerts are shaped by user feedback, enabling the bra to improve its ability to read a specific person's feelings. Now, other research has been done, of course, to do a unisex version where, this would be something you'd wear around your wrist, like a wristwatch or something like that. But a bra? Come on!
What? The smart bra?
Well, they're thinking about doing, wearable watches and that sort of thing. But yeah,
wait. Here, shut up.
I can see it now, Toss. Some woman's going to be walking through the airport, detectors and that sort of thing, and there's going to be a beep, 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 beep in the brassiere.
I was just thinking of a wonderful holiday gift for your honey. You can say, "Honey, I noticed that you're getting fat. Here's a great gift for you to make you stop eating." Because I think this bra is supposed to sense emotional peaks of the woman or something and prevent her from overeating. eating. I think I caught this news article somewhere. It's only in development. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on the top 10 list of things that never were.
Maybe. Hey, there's a promotion. Buy a new Surface tablet, get a free smart bra.
But there is a, despite rumors to the contrary, Microsoft is not going to be killing the Windows RT.
Oh, okay.
But the article goes on to say, but don't expect Surface-based Brazier, to be honest, on shelves next Christmas.
Sure, why not? Let's move on. Let's see. Oh, the Sony PlayStation 4 apparently is very popular with couples, Battery. Yeah. Apparently, a video went somewhat viral. Apparently, a husband, after buying his new PlayStation 4, hooked up his streaming video camera and streamed his naked wife who was drunk on the sofa.
Uh-oh. While playing with PS4?
Oh, so that's why they call it the PlayStation. Silly me.
And I don't even want to know what she was doing with the game controller while she was drinking.
Well, I don't know what to say, but if
I know this is a family show, but I'm in rare form. I've been awake for so long I can't remember when I last slept. Yeah.
Look. If I had a girlfriend, I said that would not be the one thing I would do for the holidays, and that's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm all done. I don't have anything else. You got anything else, Toss?
I got one last thing. Some personal, I guess personal nonsense. Personal commentary. Well, that's all we have for tonight, folks. Goodbye.
What you got?
All right. But you know how there's been since last month, a controversy with the Google YouTube changes.
Oh, yeah.
I am here to say that after further consideration, further review, I think these changes were necessary. And let me explain why. I'm speculating that 1/3 of the population really hates what the changes are. 1/3 probably doesn't care one way or the other. And 1/3 is like me who understand why it happened. Now, ultimately, I think what Google was trying to do with the changes and this new commenting system is try to curtail or deter, shall I say, unproductive comments. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
And every time I try to do a comparison, contrast video of Linux or Windows or compare and promote, invariably some of those comments pop up, and you probably get them too sometimes. Now we try to ignore them, but sometimes there are just too many of them and they cannot be ignored. And I think what Google was trying to do was try to implement this new system. However, Spatry, however imperfect, I think it does help curtail or cut back or deter some of these unfriendly comments. But herein lies the bigger problem. The problem is that this problem cannot be solved, Spatry, because the problem is what Google is trying to do is somehow, understandably, legislate human behavior. What they are trying to do is somehow legislate stupidity. Now, how do you legislate stupidity?
Beats me, Toss. I will say this. I really hated the changes. I really looked forward to going into my inbox every day, reading every message, and then approving them. And
I missed that too. I will be honest, but maybe they can somehow tweak it, bring it back, and then all is forgiven.
Yeah, well, I understand what they needed, what they did. They did what they needed to do. We now have filters, so now I've got every dirty word in the book in the filters, and I scanned some of the ASCII art that people love to put in there. And
oh yeah,
I have that filtered out as well. But you know what, Toss? Now these comments are always flooding in, and that ridiculous bell and all this stuff. I'm missing a lot of comments that people are leaving. I'm missing a lot of comments, so I'm not reading each individual comment as they come in anymore. So I put up a forum, couplelinux.com. Go there, sign up. There's no reCAPTCHA anymore, so it's very easy. The "Are you a human?" question is very easy to solve, and very hard for bots to figure out. And if people want to interact, they can come there. I try my best to read comments on YouTube, but the way they've got it, while it was necessary, the changes were necessary. It just took the joy out of it for me because I'm I have a hard time trying to keep track of all the messages that are coming in. You know,
It's not a perfect solution, but after, you and I have thought about, or I've thought about it, I think we can probably better understand why they did what they had to do.
Yeah.
I kind of miss the old inbox. I would have to, maybe they can somehow tweak it and bring it back. For my solution, I will probably be doing more those comments corners, where I just, kind of like what you do with your inbox video, just read some of the, so I call it comments corner. You call it what, Spatry's inbox or something?
Yeah, that's what I call it now. And actually now I'm going to be combining stuff from the forum, because I have a Spatry's inbox on the forum as well as the YouTube and my Daily Motion channels. So I'm going to be combining content from all three of them to cover in the Spatry's inbox video. And I think that is a terrific way to interact with the viewers, because then, I can pick, some frequently asked questions and answer them, especially if it's something that's easy enough that can be answered quickly without having to dedicate a whole episode to it.
Well, there you go, folks. See, it's not necessarily all that bad, is it?
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm noticing a lot less trolling on the channels now.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So.
Cool. All right. Well, that's all I had to say.
Well, yeah. Now the trolls are attacking us on IRC, so it is what it is.
I will terminate all trolls. Bring in the trolls.
But the thing is, we ignore them, and it's starting to taper off a little bit. So yes. I don't respond to them. I don't pay any attention to them, and I'm not giving them an audience.
Technology moves on, doesn't it?
Absolutely. All right. Well, why don't you take us out, Toss?
Thank you once again, Spatry, for another stimulating conversational Sinner report. The snooze news nonsense report. You and sunny, warm Florida. No, thanks to everybody here in the listening room. Thanks to everybody here at the LDC. If we don't do another one before the Christmas, for those of us who celebrate Christmas and the holidays, happy holidays to all. Thanks once again.
Of course, we're going to do another one before the holidays. Are you kidding me? We gotta have the Toss and Spatry Christmas show.
Oh, that's news to me, but okay.
Yeah, Toss, and I got the perfect gift for you. You're going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, what?
Well, and guess what? I'm even going to wrap it for you. I'm going to give you the same thing I gave you last year.
Goodbye, Spatry.
Goodbye, Toss.